What's up, everyone? This is your Curse Paladin here at Tanicus. Hope you're all having a good one today, and I hope you all enjoy the show. With me is Gaming Choco Bro as my conscience within the game, giving me direction and guidance as we have ourselves a little bit of fun screwing around with Fallout 4. Continuing right off from the last episode, we get in, have ourselves a bit of fun.
Indeed. Um, which one does this say I need? Bony face.
Basically, everyone's died in this vault except for you by a cardiac arrest from an asphyxiation from where the machinery malfunctioned, which royally sucks. But it's what it is, unfortunately.
Yeah, that one.
Your husband, or partner in any case, within the game was shot to death and your son was stolen. And that's basically how the plot of the vault here works. Apart from the staff members who decide to revolt after basically 6 months being cooped up within the vault and running out of various supplies, wanting to open the doors to try and scavenge some new supplies. And unfortunately, the overseer decided to, well, lock himself away in his office and close off access to the main entryway to the vault. So you get stuck unless you go through his office. And that's the fate of Vault 111. No idea how these giant cockroaches got in here, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, just tell me when you get to the exit of.
No worries. I'm about to basically get there anyway. Since...
Yeah, I'm just trying to sort this out.
Yeah, no worries. Since I'm in the Overseer's office at the moment.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Huh. But once that damn thing actually had an item in it. 9 times out of 10 it doesn't actually have anything in it.
Terminal only.
Oh yeah, forgot about that for a second. Which is pathetic considering how many hours I put into this game.
Okay, that's downloading. Okay, so I've got that. Enable the eyes. It'd be nice if they tell you the mods and all that stuff. But the problem with this mod manager I've got, you can't set up different groups. You have to literally enable and disable which mod you want to use.
Damn. Okay, give me the Pip-Boy.
Do that for now. I'm still downloading anything else.
All good, dude.
Let's check the 4 posts.
It's interesting how that door was inaccessible and unable to be opened. Yet once you get yourself all the way over here, it's unlocked by magic in the form of the Overseer's Terminal. But that's all the loot within here. It isn't much, but every little bit helps. We'll see how things progress. And let's see if you glitch.
Hopefully this bloody works. It glitched.
Yeah.
That door likes glitching on you, doesn't it?
Just a bit.
I've never had it glitch from the inside.
Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Well, I got one possible way of fixing it. So, to everyone else, this will be in a blink of an eye. But for me, it's gotta be another 5 minutes, roughly. So I'll catch you guys within those 5 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. Even though it wasn't all that long for you, it was just a blink of the eye thanks to being able to pause this recording. Unlike my previous videos, gotta love that update. But it did take a little while, and I did get the door fixed. You'll notice a slight difference in my apparel. I decided to throw on the Vault-Tec lab coat I found back in the Overseer's area.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated.
Yay.
Stand back.
So now, we're gonna open up this door and do a couple of slight changes. Since with all the hoorah trying to get this thing to not bug out from a particular mod, we decided to find and download a couple of mods that gaming wanted from the character creation. So you'll see a couple of new hairstyles and that in, which will be quite useful. Yay! Freedom! But yep. I hope you've all enjoyed so far the little series, even though it did take a little while in the first episode there to get to this blast point in the second. So let's get in and have ourselves a wee little bit. Okay. In case you're curious as to what caused the bug, everyone, it was a particular mod that I'm using called Sim Settlements Conquerors. That particular little expansion bit that they did to their mod, unfortunately has a bit of a bug in it where it will cause that door to be permanently closed. It's a bit of an annoyance, so if you are watching this, King Gaff, you might want to check that. Because I had to disable Conquerors, reload the save, run through the vault again to open up the door. After a bit of a fiddle. So, fun and games there. But no matter. So, I take it this name will actually work on Codsworth? Correct?
Yeah.
No worries.
Should.
Okay. So that looks okay, or shall we go through the list a bit?
Hang on, let me have a looky. I gotta zoom. Okay, so let's have a look at the faces. No. No. Oh, what the hell happened to that face?
Don't
Face
know.
will- You can find that really young face. That'd be great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going through them.
Well, was that it?
Don't know. Don't think the hair was right, but can be a little tricky to tell. Since
Go back to that one. Go back to that one we were at before. But I said, "Oh, is that it?"
this one.
Yeah, that looks fairly youthful. To be fair, a bit more youthful than the other one.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go. Just fix up her skin. Because I was saying it was at amber, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look at her chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Just let's have a look at her hairs now. Okay, let's go to the very top of the list. What the hell? Okay, no. 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 Maybe. That one, maybe. No. That's not bad looking. No, that's Harley Quinn. No. No. Dreadlocks, maybe. I do like dreadlocks. No. No. Mm-mm. No. No. That one looks good.
Okay.
No. 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 Okay, just do the dreadlocks one I like.
No worries. Any particular one? Because there was the two. You had
That one.
normal. Okay. Which might want the short, but ponytail
No.
dreads. Okay.
See, the hairstyles do add a little bit more unique, don't they?
A bit, I guess.
And
I
that
never.
looks a lot better, doesn't it? Hang on.
Hmm.
See, the skin looks a little bit darker now. Like, if you have a look at where the chest is compared to the face.
Yeah. But I think
Don't know
that's
if-
just a case of the mod. It might change afterwards.
Yeah, so just leave it at that, and then that's good.
Okay, if it's all good, I'll go back and hit enter.
Yeah,
Nothing-
that's what me.
Okay.
You changed the name.
Yep.
Enjoy your return
Awesome.
to the surface.
Kept the
For choosing
stats the same.
Cool.
Annoyance. After all, gotta love those long loading screens.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can't see! Ooh. One suit of armor?
Armor right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to admit, that looks quite lovely.
It does. Okay. I make my way. What's to the right? Right is south, right? Yeah. I make my way southwestward. You
Okay.
do have the highlight mod, right?
Yeah, I know where it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you to go.
Since it's near these trees over here that are falling around. And yes, there is a lot of goddamn odds and ends here. I won't put the marine armor on at the moment because I do have the wedding ring.
Okay.
Since I want to put the spare wedding ring there, I can't speak for the life of me. Spare
You want to put
wedding
the
ring away.
for the spouse.
Yeah. So I know, okay, which one's whose to go ahead and give to the new spouse in the future.
Fair enough.
I have returned. But, yeah. Now that I've drunk that, I can actually...
Just set it up the way you prefer in that respect.
Yeah, was gonna. Which is pretty much just this.
Because right now I'm just going to do this quickly because I want to make sure this all works properly.
No worries.
Go to tools, body slide, X4.
Since the rest of these I do not want on. It's
There.
only... After all, it's only ever that one thing. And that's being able to goddamn see corpses in the long grass from off the other mods. I think I got it turned on by mistake. Didn't I? Yep. Okay. I head back to the vault to scavenge supplies. Now that I've drunken some unstable Nuka Shine.
Basically, yeah, just explore a little bit. I'm just making sure this is all correct for me.
Ooh, antibiotics. That's gotta be a godsend. Cannot tell you how often I've ran into the problem of not having access to antibiotics early on the game.
Yes, antibiotics are a problem.
Yep.
So, if this has worked correctly, I should be able to load up and play as Ellie. Should.
Yep.
So I'm just going to give it a quick test.
Okay, I've got my dagger, and I've got my shotty. I make my way down the path that I ran up so long ago, collecting beans and flowers along the way.
I'm basically just going to let you just do your normal stuff around Sanctuary. And then once you've basically done all of that, when you start to actually do the proper story, then I'll go.
Easy enough.
Mainly because it gives me time to test this out, see if it right.
Codsworth, how you been, buddy?
happened to the world?
The world, Mum? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Sir back. Where is your better half, Popeye?
They killed him.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades.
So far, so good. It took a little bit to load in, but it loaded in. I got that please stand by screen, so that's a bonus.
Cool.
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. They stole my baby.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you sure?
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
What? Food? Yeah, sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm gonna go over here, grab a couple of bottle caps, and why am I doing it this way? Put that away. Okay, now. I'll just look weird. But this will do for Codsworth.
Miss Scarlet? Here you are, Mum. Now, I've been thinking, if something is amiss, your loved ones may simply be hiding from the Red Menace.
The Red Menace?
Why, the communists, of course. The Russians and the Chinese.
Uh-oh, they're on the bars.
Or
That's the one I wanted.
evil leprechauns.
So let's load that
I have
game.
an idea.
See.
Let's search the neighborhood together.
Yes, I wish it continued
Oh,
loading.
Sir and young Sean. They're my family, too.
Codsworth, are you sure you're holding up okay?
I...
Yes, whatever.
Mum,
Hmm.
it's been just horrible.
I'm just gonna pray and hope that it works.
Should.
Because it said, when I just tried to load it, said this save relies on things that are no longer around. And all it is just to be the character. If you're gonna do a if you're gonna have a save, have only the mods that are showing for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't add 1,000,001 other mods. Okay.
Whoa.
Well,
Focus, Codsworth.
I do look right, but
The bombs came and all of you left in such a
okay.
hurry.
Well,
I thought for certain
let's
you
have a
were
look to
family
see if it works.
dead. I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it
Okay, so that sort of
as a
works.
surprise. But then, well,
But I've got to get the right outfit.
everything happened.
But yeah, it basically
Thank
did
you,
work.
Codsworth.
You're welcome.
What's my name?
Enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we
Actually,
search the
I like that.
neighborhood
The
together?
stats I am presented with are Strength 2, Perception 3, Endurance 3, Charisma 7, Intelligence 6, Agility 6, 1 luck.
Codsworth.
For you know the character of Ellie from The Last of Us.
They're really gone,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah, I think that actually fairly much suits her, don't you?
Hmm.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, Mum.
Okay, my appearance is all good.
Not that it's
Finish
nearby.
next of the book.
Well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, Mum.
Oh, I'm just glad I actually look and
I'm
feel.
glad that I was able to get a mod that fixes that particular bug that happens with Codsworth here. Since there's a
What
nasty little bug where when you come out of the vault and talk to him, he can be in an endless cycle with the holotape, which is annoying. But there's also another little bug, which is more specific, where you go kill the insects, namely the bloatflies over there, and you could kill him, and he doesn't register them. And he
Oh.
just gets stuck on permanent patrol, and you cannot interact with him ever again.
Yeet.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a seriously annoying one. But there's a nice little mod out there that fixes the script issue. Where you just bypass the damn quest. Well, mini quest off him altogether. And voila. You go basically golden.
Well, I just now got the unstable nuka quantum.
Okay.
I honestly recommend to anybody that if you play the game with
Any sort of visual boost is like I got here with overgrown,
like
over
overgrowth, as Artanicus said, or
yeah.
if you just play normally without any visual, I would recommend the mod the highlight mod.
It is quite
I
a handy one. I'll show it at the end of the episode. Okay.
I would-
So, what shall I improve on? Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intellect, agility. Ugh.
By learning from the baby's book, I have figured out how to be luckier.
Okay. Cool.
Eventually, all of those will be at 10 anyway.
True.
So then you can get the bobbleheads. And I'm just going to tell you now, do not pick up the bobbleheads until that particular
Oh, I know.
attribute or special is at 10.
I always do, man. Always leave it till it's 10.
I enter the weapons workbench to see if I can modify any weapon.
Okay. Well, first things first.
Yep, that makes sense. Wait,
Yes.
what is with your shotgun? Oh, this is the handmade.
Yes.
Hang on, let's have a look at them.
So, standard, lightweight,
Makes it
heavier, better crit, better damage.
Yeah, put on the hardened receiver.
Yeah.
Of
Bit more range, narrower spread.
and narrower spread, which is good. Long barrel. When you can put on the full stock.
Yeah.
20 gauge buckshot. No, thank you. But hang on, let's have a look what they do. Hang on, let's have a look at all the bullets so we can find out.
No
top
worries.
one.
Well, reduces the
Reduce
number
damage.
of projectiles, which also reduces damage. This sucker boosts damage if you can make it, but reduces the number of projectiles. Superior buckshot, fletching.
But it does hold shot.
Yeah.
Hang on, so what does the normal damage on the buckshot
73.
and the flechette?
61.
It is a drop. However, it does have armor piercing, which can be very useful.
It can be. And as you can see, this just fires a single round, so it's a bit more accurate on range.
For now, don't worry about the ammo. because you don't and all that stuff. Just don't worry about it.
Well, the thing is, this one, even though it doesn't need a special ammo like that one, is the exact same as that. That's why I was thinking of it. Or we could just go with that sucker. So, bit more range, or keep the damage.
I'd say keep the buckshot because a shotgun's meant to be bang.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking of accuracy.
Yeah, and the knife you can't upgrade.
Not yet, in any case.
So let's have a look at your chest. Cause
You want to look at the chest?
hang on, no, look at whatever. Your body is white, but your head is something broke it.
Just a bit.
It's not as noticeable if you're wearing something. Besides, you don't really look at yourself all that often.
Except in conversations, and usually it's the head up anyway, so it ain't gonna
Usually.
bother me. And I got into the old habit here
Of just grabbing loot and everything.
of hitting T to scrap all.
Oh,
Fallout 76.
Tell me about it, man. I've done that so many times. Pain in the butt.
Can be.
And I've got into the habit of going to, I don't know, let's just say, a chemistry workbench to frickin' scrap. Like my guns and stuff.
Yeah. And if anyone's wondering, like, why am I putting certain things in? That is quite simple. There are certain items within the game that you want to try and keep, like the coffee tin here, because you can actually use it for, well, a few very interesting little recipes down the line. And bottles are used for getting more water, unlike with Fallout 76, where they removed that. Plus, there are one or two various areas that you can sell junk items for a nice profit in a mini quest. In case anyone was curious.
Okay, I want that off. I want corpse on. And I want to be yellow, noticeable, smooth effect.
What do you think of the look of the bathtub?
Hang on, I can't see that right now. I'm just making sure everything is right. And now I need to see if highlighting is active. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay, I'm all good. Your bathtub
Yeah, see?
looks nice.
Notice the details are a little bit better?
Yeah,
HD rework mod.
looks much better. And I honestly, if I could handle HD,
Well, it just changes things to look a little bit better, like the various details in the more of a HD style. So it is a nice little one to have. And there we are. I'm wearing my green dress. Yay!
eventually you're actually wearing something completely different.
Oh yeah. But first things first. Die, fly! You thought I was gonna leave them alone? But yeah, that's what I usually go with for the first level.
What do you do, Idiot Savant?
Usually at the first. Because it makes it a lot quicker to pick up XP for the other ones.
So you've leveled up.
Yeah, I just have yet to choose.
What level did I put your intelligence at? 3?
Yeah,
You'll still get a lot of XP though.
a fair amount, but the lower your XP, the more this procs. That's why I usually have it at 1. But even at 3, you're still okay.
Yeah, guys, just grab it.
No worries. Hey. I'm a sea captain.
You're a dag, Artie.
Well, I can have a little fun with this stuff before I switch it out.
Yeah. You. Okay, let's have a look and see what mods I've got in my mod configuration menu.
No
Wow.
worries.
Is that I've got no mods that work with mod configuration menu? That's different. Okay, so all I know is that the weapons I've currently got set up will not be lasting all that long because oh god. And the one thing I always do is if I only tend to have 2 weapons, a long range weapon and a short range weapon. And I always have impacts very close to the ability to my fingers.
Okay. Well, it sort of depends with me. But I don't have, excuse me, have like 3 or so weapons. A melee for when I run out of ammo. A powerful short range weapon. A good long range weapon that I can use as a sniper. And depending on the loadout, I might throw in another one. Or something a little bit different as well.
Yeah, well, this is like the first game I'm going to play basically for a long time without altering the game at all because I usually just alter the game, like set myself to be really strong or anything. I'm actually going to play it properly. The only thing is, even though I am technically quote unquote teen, I still got the height of a full grown adult, so. But there's not much you can do.
Hmm.
Because if you lower your height to make yourself a bit more suitable, it actually breaks using terminals. I learned that's the hard way.
Ooh,
I decide-
nice.
I decided to wear the chef hat.
Okay, okay. But I did see something I picked up that took my interest. This will come in handy later.
Oh? Charisma boost?
Yes.
Fair enough. I decided to wear the black suit. And I have also decided to be the richest person from my age and keep and collect all pre-war money and never use it.
You know that might be a little tricky not to use it. Because of one particular location until you go ahead and fix their programming.
What's that?
The Robco gallery area. Since they go ahead and sell everything via pre-war money, not by caps. Until you fix their program.
And do they have rare stuff that you can only buy with the pre-war money?
Don't know. Never really bothered to try them out.
Well, you can. By using it, I mean like using it as for cloth.
I was just going to use other stuff for the cloth.
Yeah, but basically you have to have a stash where you can put all the pre-war money in.
Yeah, easy enough.
That is something you may have been a lawyer in the past, but now you can be the richest person in the world. You have also acquired a taste for cooked radroach meat. And for every meal, I have to consume one cooked radroach.
Can do. Oh, that was Codsworth I was seeing before.
So you always have to have cooked radroach on you for every time you have to eat.
Well, that's the one beauty with this compared to 76, that food doesn't go off.
Yes. Okay, I can understand 76 doing that. Because it is a more survival-based game.
Well, they did try to make it more realistic survival.
Novice locks, you know.
Oh, I know I can unlock them, but I'm leaving them be for the moment. Piper
Oh.
and Kate. It's a good idea to leave them be for when you get them. And then work on them.
Yeah, I never really traveled with Cadle.
Well, Piper, if you can get her up high enough, will give you an XP boost for every new location that you find. So getting access to her and
Early on.
yeah, and getting her up without actually finding too many locations.
Question, do you get the boost constantly or only while they're your companion?
Constant. The thing is, once you go ahead and get them high enough to get it, it's a permanent buff. It's not like with Fallout New Vegas where you need to have the companion with you to have it active.
Ah! So are you playing in survival mode?
Yes.
Okay. I was just checking.
And I just got myself a new t-shirt.
Cool. I do like that t-shirt. I do like this. Very soft and comfortable. I think I will wear it.
Okay, Red Roach, come out. Die. Next Red Roach, right after I pick up the ammo.
Next radroach with my knife.
Happy?
I'm your conscience. You do not talk to me like that.
Why not? Deadpool did.
You are not Deadpool. You will now stab the next active mine on the ground with your knife.
You know that will be a while before I find one of those.
Yeah, down at Cambridge.
Yeah, that will be a while.
Yeah.
Since I don't hit dance for a bit. Namely, till I could get access to Codsworth as a traveling companion.
Which you get after going to Concord and back.
True.
And that's very quick.
But I also go ahead and first make my way down to Diamond City.
Assign someone to this.
To get Piper.
Yeah. And work on her before I switch over to Codsworth. And then go after Dance and the Brotherhood and everybody else.
So you have to skip out on one companion. Dance or the synth.
I could get both.
Oh.
There are ways to get them all. It usually ends up with mass chaos. Okay, I'm gonna clear the living crap out of this place.
Yeah, do it.
Namely because I might as well do it first off.
And you might as well. might as well clear it all out and stuff, set up everything you need for the settlers and all that stuff.
Well, I was thinking of Sim Settlements, because when you actually get the holotape and set it up, it will automatically clear out all the brush to begin with. Which
Yeah,
which can be annoying as all hell because you don't actually get any of the goodies. Since it will go ahead and clear it, but you don't see any of the damn stuff, or at least I never have seen it in the
Okay.
damn thing.
I'm going to tell you now. I want you to set up the Red Rocket as a Minuteman outpost and put Preston in charge of it.
Okay, I was going to go with the pirate ship one, but no worries.
Sorry, but if that is a good spot to put a Minuteman outpost and put Preston in charge.
It's an okay one.
And I know you like your pirate ship, but there's
Pirate ship's cool.
but the Minuteman outpost.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if there are any of those defenders that are the weird effigies, please fucking get rid of them.
You really hate those things, don't you?
I do, and they're useless. They don't do anything. Like, yeah, they add defense, but they don't do anything. They don't kill anything.
I usually try for the damn turret tower. It's the one I do prefer if I can acquire it.
Yeah, fair enough. But as I'm saying, I just don't like that effigy. It's horrifying. Oh, if you can get any of pets as well, at least get one of the defense pets.
You want
know,
pets.
What?
You want pets.
No, I'm talking about the defense animals. You know, like having the feral ghoul or something like that.
Ah. There's only one problem with this overhaul mod, which adds in a whole bunch of trees and all that.
Can't see where anything is.
Well, not so much not being able to see where things are. It does change some of the models around, so you can actually scrap this one, which...
But that's a beautiful tree. I don't want that to be scrapped.
Oh, I wasn't going to scrap it. I'm just saying it's one of the ones that can be scrapped because of that overhaul. And that can be a bit of an issue.
Will it get scrapped with settlements?
No, because it's not meant to be scrapped. It's supposed to be a permanent fixture. And, and as such, if you do scrap it, it sort of breaks the landscape and some of the textures and mods.
So you don't really remember what's meant to be scrapped and what's not.
Oh, I do remember. It's basically all the damn trees except for that one. Could scrap the fencing without any worries.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of the fencing does seem to not be able to be scrapped, even though it's literally within the order.
Well, it does sort of depend on the location a bit too. But the thing is, the overhaul mod also added in a whole bunch of extra trees and shrubs, like that there, and that does throw the original look a little bit off too. So scrapping the place does help. But it will be a little while before I get that holotape.
But you don't know where it's going to be, do you?
Oh, I got ideas. But there's gotta be a while before I get Preston.
Yeah. So you want to do the stuff in Nuka World, don't you?
Yes, and I want to keep Preston. Which means Nuka World first, Preston second.
So you're just going to kill the raiders outside and then go in?
Well, I'm just gonna kill the raiders, and not even bother to go in. I'm gonna turn around and walk away, with him going, hurry up and get in here, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I'll come back, go in, and save their butts. It might be like 5 years later in the game, and they might be like, what the hell's going on? But I'll get them then.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently I can't create the armor there. Shit. So I want to get the armor that Ellie would wear.
Ah, I see.
Because right now I'm just wearing the Volt armor.
Which is understandable.
The Volt suit. I'm just hoping that I can use my armor boost on it to try and get the hybrid weaves and stuff. So you're basically saying leave anything that's locked and unlocked for Piper and Cash.
Locked.
I found a bottle of Nuka Cherry.
Oh, cool. But yeah, I usually leave the locked containers alone for when I do get Kador.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go get Piper.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really tend to like traveling with companions. So I'm gonna get Dogmeat. I'm gonna get Dogmeat's affinity up somehow.
Well, Dogmeat doesn't have affinity.
Well, I'm gonna get Dogmeat, give him his name so he's not just Dog.
Ah,
And yeah, and then just leave him in town or something. Leave him at the Red Rocket or something.
easy
Because
enough.
I like to travel alone. Ellie didn't really have a dog. Ellie had what's his name? But I honestly forgot his name for the life of me. But that's about it. She didn't really have anyone else, did she?
True.
So all I'm gonna do is harvest these melons and harvest these swords so I can turn it into more food later. And so with the advanced hybrid weave, I need a lot of resource. And I need to be really high level to get it. But the thing is, I don't know if I can even... Okay, let me just activate this workshop. Because you can use this workshop before finding Preston. Can't you?
Yes.
So what I want is crafting, advanced engineering, nope. I'm also going to go around and scrap whatever I can so I can get all materials and stuff.
Understandable.
Hello, Codsworth, all of the wood, steel.
That's the one thing that's always interested me about Fallout 4 here. It was the second of the Fallout games that introduced a shovel. At least that I know of. The first being with Fallout New Vegas. In New Vegas, you could use a shovel as a weapon. Sorry, everyone. With Fallout 4, it's just a scrap item. And then came Fallout 76, which reintroduced it as a weapon. Because with Fallout 76 and New Vegas, they both made it so you could use a shovel to dig up graves, to search for loot, and various graves throughout the countryside. A little morbid, but heck, considering the timeline and all that, a little grave robbing isn't too crazy.
I remember there being a mod where it was like you could just press one button and it scraps everything.
Yeah,
Like you have
well,
to all scrappable items in a workshop, and I admit that's really good. But you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because sometimes you don't know if you're missing anything, and some things are so small and stuff.
Some stuff is. But it also depends on what other mods you got running, which can make it a little tricky to tell at times.
Yeah, like if you got a mod where you can totally like remove the bushes, clean up the pavement and the dirt from the roads and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you had that mod, it would affect that as well, which is not what you want. But it just the mod where it just allows you to scrap all scrappable items. That's a good mod, in my opinion. But I just can't seem to find it. Question: did you get that Grognak magazine?
The Grognak? Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I always tend to miss it. I don't know how I not.
I always
I
grab the
always
damn thing.
I always get the book under Sean's crib, but I always forget the book. Did you go and grab the bag from the top of the building?
Not yet, but I will be.
Okay, I'm just checking all things. That's all.
Yeah. And I'll also be going into the cellar in a moment too. I just figured I'd scrap all the damn fence line in that first.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so let's go back into the build menu. Advanced Engineering Workshop. Nope. 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 Armor Workbench. Nope. Armor Smith Workbench. That's what I wanted. Armor Smith Workbench. So if I just go, this is the only time I'm doing the DT. And so I can build this and see if it's in there. If not, I'm just going to scrap it.
Yeah, and if everyone can half tell, throat's a little dry, so that's why you can hear me make a few various weird sounds too.
It's in here. So I need to get 4 ballistic fiber. I'm going to literally cheat in these items, apart from the steel, because I can do too much steel. I'm going to get 4 ballistic fiber, 10 cloth, 6 leather.
Well,
That's literally the only cheating I'm doing.
well, about the only time I'll use the console commands, which I have unlocked via a mod in the game here, is in case I happen to run into a very annoying ass bug with the Cabot House quest. Since the Cabot House second quest, where you gotta go after Evergene Cabot, happens to bug, where she will not spawn. It is a serious annoying one.
And it happens a lot. Okay,
Yes.
so I needed ballistic fiber. So let me go in.
But I might have a possible fix for that because of King Gareth, the creator of Sim Settlements, and the lead on that particular mod. Because he saw that issue and figured out a quick fix for it. Not a proper fix, but it's a quick one. And it will work quite easily. It's a kind of a mini mod that he set up for it.
And I needed 4 leather. I need 6 leather. Good thing I did that.
So yeah, even though it's a miniature mod, it does work well for the issue at hand. So I shouldn't even need the console command anymore. But I'm gonna keep it just to be on the safe side until I can make sure of King Gareth's little mini-mod. Since if you go to his YouTube channel and check out his own walkthrough, when he does the Cabot House, he sees the issue. He's able to fix it within a little bit of time. Which is sweet.
The best thing is with this mod I've got, I can create T45, T51, T60. So if I find one set of T45 and I don't find any T51 and I start finding T60, I can create T51. Same with the Raider stuff.
Okay. But yeah, everyone, that's the bag that Gamer was talking about. You meant to climb up this particular log here to get to it. As well as there's some wild mute fruit here, which comes in handy. Do not eat the stuff. Keep it. Because you use it later on with... well... getting your hands on some Symph gorillas. But they only like them bloody mute fruit, so it's a raw, well, wild mute fruit, so it can be a bit of a pain if you eat all the stuff.
Okay, so it looks like, oh, cool, I can add a weave to the outfit, so that's good. That is brilliant.
Hmm.
But I've now got the outfit, so I'm happy. Cool. So I'm definitely a lot happier. I just wish I didn't have that clunky meat pit boy on my wrist. I'm sure there's a mod to remove it while you can still use the pit.
Well, there's a mod that can make it, redesign it into one of the other Pip-Boys, like the one from Fallout 1, for example. But you can always change the coloring on it, which might make it look a little bit better for you.
Yeah, but I mean, hang on. Like, I'm sure at one point I had a mod where it turned the Pip-Boy invisible on the wrist, but you can still use it as an inventory. It's just it was invisible on your person.
I think you might be thinking of 76 there. But of course, it's possible that there's a mod that did the same sort of trick, like 76 did.
Wait, you can do that on 76?
Yeah, if you press, bring up your Pip-Boy and you press V, you change the view.
Oh,
So,
no, I'm not talking about when you're looking at it. I'm talking about, like, when you're walking around in first person and third person, it actually removes it from your wrist. So it's not there.
okay.
No Pip-Boy. If I just search Pip-Boy, because I'm sure there was one. Like, you could disable it. Pip-Boy flashlight, texture overhaul, Pip-Boy shadows. Nope, nope, nope. Oh god, nope. Nope, nope, nope. God, this is going to be annoying because I do want that mod. I'm sorry, but Pip-Boy remover. And let's see what it does. It says here, add first person Pip-Boy view, whatever. That's not the one I remember because it actually just removed the Pip-Boy completely from your thing, so you didn't have to worry about it in like cutscenes and stuff.
Okay.
so it was useful. Although this doesn't look too bad. It's suit, but it's just like when you're not wearing anything, like you're wearing. If you're not wearing a long sleeve shirt, it does sort of stick out. But if you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, it sort of does work. It's just
Yeah.
sore.
Only problem when scrapping at night. It's so easy to miss an item or two.
Uh-huh.
You usually get them all pretty good.
So many people just do colors of the Pip-Boy, but this seems to be the only Pip-Boy remover. But wow, there's a Mass Effect Cerberus Pip-Boy. Actually, to be fair, that does make sense. Cerberus making something like the Pip-Boy. I mean, they brought someone from the dead back to life. Like, officially dead. Organs shut down. Organs completely just no longer functioning. And that they had to use electronics to start the organs back up and everything.
Well, that does not really surprise me too much. After all, there are a couple of various TV series out there that have done the same sort of thing. Specifically with Star Trek and Seven of Nine. With her whole, I'm gonna revive people from the grave that have been dead for over 72 hours.
Yeah, well, this person was dead over years. In space.
Hmm.
Yeah, so this seems to be the only thing. It removes the Pip-Boy from the person while you can still use it as a menu.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get this. Hopefully, I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna exit my game, go to desktop, and hopefully my mod manager says has no requirement. Installation, extract them, put them into your preferred mod manager. Okay. So I can literally just use the mod manager. It's the one thing I've always tried to use, a Pip-Boy remover. Like in Fallout New Vegas, I tried to get a Pip-Boy remover because your armor is literally altered because of the Pip-Boy.
That's basically with every Fallout game, man. Since the armor's slightly modified because you've got this big, bulky ass damn thing strapped to your wrist.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like you can put the Pip-Boy over a T-shirt in this, but in Fallout New Vegas, the T-shirt is rolled up the sleeve to make the Pip-Boy fit.
Yeah, because you can't take it off. Either with New Vegas. The same with the one in Fallout 3.
Yeah, but the thing is, how are you meant to put any clothing on with the bloody bulky Pip-Boy?
Good question. They never really bother to answer it, and you're not really meant to think about it.
But hang on. Also, you can't in Fallout New Vegas. The Pip-Boy is removable. You don't have one to begin with, and the Doctor gives you his old Pip-Boy, which he managed to remove.
Because he had the keys for it.
Yeah, and so you see
And
what
the
I
only
mean?
time that you can switch to Pip-Boy in New Vegas is after a particular quest where you get the Pip-Boy 3 billion, which is covered in diamonds and is gold plated. And it is so goddamn bright that it actually hurts the eyes to look at a fair bit.
But yeah, it's like, oh, he's gonna say, he either lost the keys to it or he gave you the keys.
I think he kept the goddamn keys.
But yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, at least, yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? So I always try to find a way to remove it. Boy, in New Vegas and Fallout 3, there was a thing called the Pip-Boy Redis, which is like basically a like an old school video camera sort of deal. You had all your mic things, and you just looked at a screen like you're looking at a video camera screen. Hard to explain unless you look at it. So how are you going while I've been doing stuff? I'm just going to assume you've been going around scrapping stuff.
Yeah. I'm working
So
on the interiors for the most part.
nothing important for me to really comment on or tell you what to do.
Pretty well much, unless you want to mention about a few various things, which don't really matter too much. Since I've just been taking out chairs and boxes and loose bits of metal, sort of stuff. While leaving various containers alone, just in case they might get refilled a little bit.
Yeah, you never know with these things, do you?
At times, plus there is certain perks that if you go ahead and look at containers, there's a chance that you'll find some additional goodies. I usually don't bother to loot containers till after I get that mod, but I thought I might also grab as much as I can and work my way through from that point. Which I thought was a good idea. At least I got plenty of goddamn wood, which will come in handy. After all, you know the good reason why.
Yeah. That's the one thing I do like about Fallout 76. The world replenishes its supply.
Yep.
Fallout 4 doesn't.
Well, it does and it doesn't. It depends. Some areas will refresh, but only a little bit. Not as much as what 76 does, and not as frequent. It can take a while time.
The only thing that tends to refresh more are the enemies.
True.
Like random enemies, not like scripted enemies like from.
Oh, I know what you meant.
Yeah. God, I'd hate to face the Sentinels over and over again. That's going to be something painful. I need to go pee pee. Be right back.
No worries, man.
I got to have it easier this time. Not tripping over things.
Okay. Wonder if that actually works. Doubt it. We'll need to keep one of those. keep the skull. Since you'd be surprised at how much that skull's useful. I'll actually keep the can since I'm not 100% sure. But I do believe there's a particular thing that uses it. But I could be mistaken. And if I am, I can always scrap it later. Without any real worries. Didn't realize they made that scrappable. Cool. Okay. First things first, I need to get some bed rest. So, let's create ourselves a bed. And later, I'll be able to work from that. So we'll sleep for 24 hours. I will pause it because this takes forever on my screen. Well, usually, but not this time. It sort of depends. No, some of the versions of the game, on my previous system, sorry everyone, on the previous system it used to take a fair while, which was an annoyance. Good. I'll go ahead and cook up my various meats. Huh. Forgot about that mod. Well, I've got two. And this is one particular thing that I do miss from 76, where you could press Q, and will only show the ones that you can actually cook, instead of having to go through the massive list like this, trying to figure out, okay, what can you cook and what you can't. And this will be the fun one, because I want to try and keep all the dirty water for that. So let's see. Grilled red roach. And some bubble gum. Which apparently didn't really fill me up all that much. I was hoping to find something small for. Well, let's go with the gourd. Two of you away because I will need to keep that. Might need that. Will need that. Probably will need that. You will come in handy down the track. Don't drink those yet. Keep. And keep. Oh, definitely don't need those yet. Might keep that with me just because I might be able to find out a 10 mil, which hopefully won't automatically favorite hit like that. Welcome back.
Sample. I have the door open a little bit. Not much. Like that section. It's 12:30 and I don't even feel the slightest bit tired.
Same.
Okay, so the invisible Pit Boy is now installed. Let's load it up and see how it goes. I also love the title of this particular player save I'm using, the Ellie
Yeah.
one. Ellie, the last of Vault 111. Instead of The Last of Us.
Hmm.
Clever and true. No, not true. Sean is still there. And now I've just realized I'm playing as Ellie, who is a teenager or probably just starting puberty, and she has a son she's searching for.
Okay.
I just realized that just sounds bad. Poor Ellie. Although to be fair, the kid baby was probably how old was Sean when he was kidnapped? Or
Sean?
What?
Sean was kidnapped when he was nothing but a wee baby, so 1 or 2 maybe?
Okay. So yeah. You wanna know what's funny?
What?
I just realized if you, for example, date Piper, Piper is in a relationship with someone who's over 200 years old.
So the person has a lot of experience then.
Yeah, has the experience of the old world infancy. Something that was forgotten. Continue, please.
Oh yeah, in case you're curious on how I knew back with Fallout 76 what some of the various junk items would give you, ahead of time and all that is because a good number of them actually go off the same junk that they'll give you from off Fallout 4 here.
Not surprised.
Yeah. So I just had to keep in
I'm
mind.
really not surprised considering Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 are exactly the same engine.
Pretty well much. Slightly tuned was 76, but not by much. But they did go ahead and use basically the exact same assets with virtually no real change. Even though the game was in development for over 3 years prior to coming out in 70. Well, and that was after Fallout 4 came out. So, a bit of difference. Okay, I think that's everything.
So I've got it. I'm using it correctly.
Cool. Well, I'm making my way across the bridge. Just gotta start
Ooh.
heading to Diamond City, unless you got any objectives.
I decided to check out the local farm. I decided to check out the local, not the farm. The Abernathy farm wasn't around at that, was it?
Not back in her day, no.
Okay, you're good. Yeah, head to Diamond City.
Of course, I'm gonna hit Concord first.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, shut up, phone. Well, now I do officially no longer have a Pip-Boy on my arm.
Okay.
Now I go to inventory, miss. Pip-Boy settings, hollow tape. Pip-Light active, Pip-Boy flashlight, Pip-Boy headlight. I don't know what that is, whatever. I'll just leave all that to the side.
I wonder what's causing that.
Hey, you! Bolter!
No.
Over here!
No.
What are you knowing about now?
That would be Jammer up there. I'm not doing the Conqueror stuff. No.
I decided to listen to Jammer.
Hell no.
Over here, quick!
If I do that, it's just gonna royally mess with things because you killed Preston.
Yeah, you! I'm talking to you!
I want to get artillery. Thank you very much.
I'm talking to you!
How are you invisible?
Don't know. Something's happening. It's probably one of the various mods, or it could be something else. Since I'm not too sure, but I definitely gotta be chucking on some bloody protective gear.
Have a look at what. Have a look at what equipment you've got and noise.
Oh, I will. Since I think it's one of the mods. Since I know this has happened once before and it gave me Chameleon for some bizarre reason. It annoyed the crud out of me. And it took a little while before I could fix it.
Over here, quick!
So for the moment, everyone's just gonna have to bear with it, like me, with the whole Chameleon BS.
I'm talking to you!
And a little bit later, I'll fix it properly.
I ain't got all day.
But yeah, Concord here is one of those few locations that could bug out and refill their inventories. So you could actually get a whole bunch of copper without too much hassle because you just go back and forth a fair bit.
Fair enough.
And where's the rest of these raiders? I only killed one or two of them.
Oh wow, he had a lot of armor on.
Yeah, he did have a fair bloody bit.
I decided to wear that armor that I just found. It was a lot of sturdy metal. That's not bad at all, is it?
Not at this point in the game, no.
Let's have a look at you. You really look like you just stepped out of someone. Oh, wait, vertebrates? Oh, the rooftop.
Yeah, and a different mod. One which I will actually start playing on the way down to Diamond City.
Hmm.
Because this particular little mod will go ahead and give a whole bunch of various lore to aspects within the game that you gotta first find those various aspects to unlock, like the various drugs and other goodies.
And you'd think that they would explain it, but no, it's like, oh, there's some psycho. What psycho? We're not going to tell you.
Well, considering this is the sixth game out of the series, they probably figured there was no real point trying to explain what the drugs do properly.
Yeah, but the thing is, their law on the drugs and stuff, for example,
I know.
not just the drug. Oh, fiberglass Minuteman combat armor. That's combat armor this early on? That's insane. That really is insane. Combat armor so early on? How?
It's a mod I got, which is also part of the reason why I don't want to talk to Jammers yet. Because it boosts, well, it went ahead and buffed the Minutemen. So instead of them just wearing like a farmer's bloody t-shirt and jeans and a stupid hat, these guys literally come in fully armed to the teeth with military gear and shit.
Shit.
So you can actually go at it properly.
I ain't got all day.
There is a building in here you can search.
There are a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about it's an actual instant.
Yeah, there's two buildings, and then there's the sewer system.
But that one only activates after you see Preston.
Quick.
What, the sewer system?
Yeah, because you
No,
can
you can
get.
go into it now. You just can't
Oh.
fully explore it, that's all.
Ah,
Quick. Before they see us talking.
you're
Right.
over there.
Yeah, I need more strength.
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
Oh, you're getting hungry.
Nah,
Over here. Quick.
a little thirsty and overburdened, that's it.
I ain't got all day.
Ah,
Quick. Before they see us talking. Yeah, you.
Being overburdened does not help. For one, I am slowed all the way down to a bare crawl here. But more specifically, it can really mess with me in the form of causing me damage.
Over here.
Like
Quick.
that.
shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got all day.
You're thirsty from lack of water.
Yeah, that's fine.
Quick.
It's only when you're dehydrated that you gotta truly be too concerned about that one.
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
Fair enough. I remember in Fallout New Vegas,
I ain't
the
got
only
all
things
day.
I found that seemed to respawn were the Sunset Sarsaparilla
Quick, before they see us
machines.
talking.
Uh,
Over here, quick.
So yeah. I guess I'll talk to Codsworth.
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Over here, quick.
should keep that.
Quick, before they see us talking. Hey, hey,
No, 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 no.
hey, don't stand out in the open so much for shit's sake. You wanna get shot? Look, just keep your mouth shut for a tick and hear me out.
No,
I got a kind of proposition for you.
no.
I need you to kill
I got
all
too
them
damn close.
douchebag raiders ahead of me while they're preoccupied killing those dumbass settlers in their white night. Never mind why, I got my reasons. You gotta do that anyway if you want to get that sweet-ass suit of power armor I can see on the roof. Keep it, and I'll pay caps on top of that. Plus more to come if you get the job done. You may have to kill the settlers and the goody-goody. They don't matter, though. Kill them if they're in your way, or leave them. Up to you. Personally, I just offer. Come back to me when you're done.
Stupid jammers. Got too stupid close to him. Okay. I'm only a little bit overweight, so I can cheat it. Gotta love cheating the system.
Cheesing the system is always
Well, I drunk a beer, and now I'm able to run.
indeed good. I said cheese system. Always fun.
Now, who wants to bet this stuff's gonna fall through the map?
Most likely. I don't even know what stuff you're talking about.
Water near the water tower,
Ah,
sort of thing. Most of the time, it will fall through the map, but this time it did not.
I need to find a hunting rifle and mod that up as much as I can. Goddamn hiccup!
I guess I should start listening to this tape. We'll go with the first entrance. B Street. Blowflies.
Books uncovered from before the war link the mutated bloatfly to its less vindictive cousin, the horsefly. From what I gather, in the back when times, the horsefly was prevalent worldwide. So it's likely you'll encounter the bloatfly no matter which part of the world you call home these days. What makes the bloatfly dangerous is its stinger.
Now the
which
thing
it
is, I
uses
don't
to
know if
launch
my
larvae at its
voice
prey. These barbed
change the
stingers
voice
latch onto a victim,
mod I've got
releasing a
working,
neurotoxin
but
which allows the bloatfly and
it
its
does
larvae
seem a
to
little
keep
different than
together.
I normally
The traveling
Hmm.
wastelander, this overgrown bug, won't
Because it's meant to just make it a little bit
Seeing as its
higher
neurotoxin
in
isn't
pitch
all that effective against larger
Just a
mammals.
bit.
to make it sound more younger. And
And I didn't realize that till just now, but I've been recording for an hour and 40 plus minutes.
And you wanna know what you've mainly been recording?
Roaming around and scrapping?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I'd been going for that long. It's very easy to lose track of time with this game. So I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button. If not, sorry about it all, but hopefully in the next episode, everything will be going a little bit quicker for you.
It's like, if you didn't like it, oh well, screw you.
Well, not so much.
That's how much it came across to me, man.
Really? Didn't mean to. Just meant as a
That's
bit
how
of
it
an
felt
lovely
like to me.
apology.
It's like, oh well.
But, I'll be calling the episode quits. I'll drop the stuff off and start the next episode right afterward. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.